excited to have my moderator Kit next to me.
My bestie, the OG mod, Introvert Nits.
We're celebrating mods. They are the unsung heroes of Twitch.
That's right.
Nice one.
Yeah.
I have mine right here. You want to see it?
All right, something like that.
This is it. This is it. Can't really put it on, but you know.
Yes, I am the reminder to everyone that Zack Snyder and his Snyder cut. Everyone's really excited for that, but at the same time, he also made Batman versus Superman. So I am the stark reminder, the Stark Knight. That's what I'm going with.
Does anyone remember how do you pop? So like, we use Restream, right? Restream chat. It's not pulling any of the Twitch chats. How do you pop out Twitch chat? I know you can do it. I cannot find it.
Oh, well, he looks for
Did
that.
it move?
Happy Halloween, everyone. Hopefully
Here,
you
let's just do
guys are
this.
having a nice, safe Halloween. Make sure to, I was going to say check your candy for razor blades, but we're really not in the point where we can even have that this year, are we?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen this year.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm gonna take this off. I think the point was made.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nor we're already under social distancing rule, so that's already going to be interesting about taking random candy from people on the street. But I don't think we're going to be doing that this year now. Who's under that mask? Who could it have been? Who could it have been?
All right. So before we get to anything today, we do have a giveaway,
Yes,
and
we do.
we are going to be giving this away. This is the EVGA XR1. So if you guys aren't familiar with the EVGA XR1, this is something that we've been using on our streams for a very long time. And he is, yes. That's going to get old really quick.
It is not. I absolutely refuse to believe that that will ever get old. Me and my little partner here. Just, you go. He's so crafty.
Yes. So the XR1 is an external capture device. This is a USB capture device that you can use to capture gameplay footage cameras. We actually use, how many do we're using 3 of them, right?
Yes, we are.
So we're using 3 of them on our stream. We're using 2 cameras to, one for me, one for Peter. We are actually not next to each other.
No, not even close.
So we're using 3 of them. One to capture one camera, one to capture another camera. And then we are also using one for our gameplay capture.
Hold on. So we're getting a little bit of echo. Is there echo now? Let us know if there's echo. Check 1, check 2. Waiting for some feedback on that one.
No.
No echo. Okay, I got rid of it. Okay, good. So continue on, the XR1.
Yeah, so there's actually like a knob on here also, or button. And what this does is it allows you to actually have some audio mixer control. So you can, if you plug your microphone or game microphone into the auxiliary inputs, you can use this wheel to adjust the microphone input volume. So it's kind of like a little built-in audio mixer as well, which is pretty cool. And of course, this thing all lights up RGB. So we're going to give away one of these today, but we also have something else to give away, and that is because it is almost Halloween,
Mhm.
we have 4 game codes for GTFO, which is a pretty scary, unique co-op game
Yes, me and my friends have been playing that. That
that
that game that game is hard. Like if you consider yourself very skilled at video games, give it a try because that game is a hard one to beat. Like your coordination has to be on point. Like it's tricky. So I mean, if you guys have a
hey, look, Twitch chat's working now.
okay, good, good. If you have 4 friends to play this with, highly recommend giving this a try. So we're gonna have some lucky winners who get these games, these codes.
So somebody said, "What is the MSRP of the capture device?" It is the MSRP is 189, and yes, it is pretty tough.
Mm,
How many of you guys remember when we played with
mm.
some of the developers? Or some of you guys on that stream? That was actually a lot of fun.
That was fun. Yeah. Yeah. GTFO hard game. Hopefully, we know. So we're gonna have a lot of winners today, a lot of prizes to give away. So that's gonna be really cool. Friends, what are those? If you're lucky to have them,
Yes, it's good to have friends.
it's good to have friends.
Virtual friends are
Like my
good,
friend right here. Look at this
and
guy right
all of
here.
you
He's
in the
so
chat,
cryptic. Just hold still.
you're all our friends.
Mhm.
So what's our poll today?
Okay, let's take a look here. So the question is, what is your favorite Halloween candy? Let's have Mr. Boner here show us the results. So I'm gonna wait till he turns around to reveal the results. Turn around, Mr. Boner. He's got a mind of his own sometimes. Okay, there he's popping and locking. There he goes. Now he's gonna show us. Okay, we got chocolate bars overwhelmingly in the lead. People don't really like chicken for Halloween. I think
Only
that's a
6 like candy corn. What?
candy corn is gross. It really is.
So what's the best chocolate bar then?
Oh man, that depends on your preferences. Like, I used to not be a big fan of chocolate with caramel in it, like a Snickers, but I've come
Reese's
around
is
to
good.
I've come around to it. Reese's Pieces are good. I like that.
Reese's Pieces or Reese's?
Reese's, both, both. I enjoy both. Uh, don't do that. What you do with your monitor? Don't do that. You
Oh,
don't do that.
oops. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Uh,
What's candy corn?
it's
Wow.
disgusting. Candy corn is the Halloween equivalent of that Valentine candy that you get that like tastes like chalk with the little messages on them.
I actually like it.
You have
I
like
like it.
no taste.
I think it's pretty good.
You're a bad human being. You know what? You know what?
I'm gonna
Where,
vote for candy corn.
where are my boys at? Where are my boys at? Hold on. There you go. That's what they all think of you.
Yes. All right. So
Mhm.
you ready to switch to the other? So we're going to tell
Yeah.
you how you can win this a
Mhm.
little bit later
Mhm.
on. We'll have a secret word, but I'm sure you guys all know how to do that. But we'll
Mhm.
explain it if you don't know.
Yeah, so we're gonna go right into it. So one of our first new updates here is the EVGA EVGA weekly merch store. So check it out. We got hoodies up for now. We've also got the Given the Business shirt. So actually, very cool. If you go to the site right now, uh, there is a 31% discount if you use the code Spooky Treats. So if
Ooh.
there's a good time to get it. So right now these are at $28.95. I think you can get that at like $19 if you use the code Spooky Treats. So, today give that a go.
You can
So our
give the
merchandise
business.
day. And you know what? The more we can drive this up, maybe I can make some more merchandise, EVGA weekly exclusive merchandise for you guys. So,
Mm-hmm.
take a look at that. We're looking at the numbers.
All right, so speaking of the XR1, we posted up a video about a little bit about the XR1. If you guys want to learn more about it, you could check it out on EVJ's YouTube channel. It's a little bit of how it works, some of the features. So it supports 1080p 60 frames per second capture. It also has a feature called advanced pass-through. There's been some questions about what this does. It essentially turns it off. It's kind of like a bypass. So you don't need to disconnect it from your system. You don't need to in order to utilize the full capabilities of your display. So that's kind of the intention of the feature there.
Who is the new host? This is Mr. Boner. He is more the active one of the two of us.
Yeah,
Peter, we
he
need a
should replace
mired in
Peter.
controversy shirt. If you want the mired in controversy shirt, I need to prove to management that I can move the Given the Business shirt. They don't do anything without results, people. That's the hard, cutthroat world of business.
Mm.
Truly is. Gotta have results.
All right, so that is yeah, check it out on the YouTube channel, EVJ YouTube channel. All right, so some stuff happened this week.
All right, give
So
us the rundown, Mr. Freeman.
the 3070 initial availability started for the 3070. So if you guys aren't familiar with what we're
Mm,
doing at the
mm,
EVGA store, essentially we created a queue system. So if you would like to pick up one of these cards, you basically hit the auto notify button on the
mm,
page, and you are essentially put into a queue system. And then once it's your turn to purchase, you will get an email with a secured link that you can use to make the purchase. You have 8 hours to make that purchase, and if you don't purchase within 8 hours, then you lose your opportunity to purchase. So that is the queue system that we created for the 30 series for the time being. The time being. And the 3070 also is a part of this as well. So we did have some cards go out yesterday, and we will have more availability next week as well. But you will not see an in stock button on any of these cards for the time being. That is because we are using the queue system to distribute the quantity that we have.
yeah. So
So
we've heard your thoughts and concerns, and we are doing our best to make sure that these cards get into the hands of gamers who want to use them.
yeah, so there is no way currently to know how far down you are in the queue, but you can see your sign up time if you go to the My Notifies page. If you log into the EVJ site, you have a My Notifies page, and you can see when you signed up, and you will also see if a notification has been sent to you yet. So if you see no, that means that it's not quite your turn to purchase it yet. So appreciate everyone's patience while we work through. Um, getting these cards out to you. So we are delivering as many as possible. So we have more. We had some this week. We have more next week on 3070, 3080, and 3090. So stay tuned for that. All right. Hybrid, hydro
Mm.
coppers, hydro hybrids, and hydro copper cards will be available mid to late November. All right. Oh, actually, we do have a queue system for Europe now. So if you go to eu.evj.com, you can enter into the queue system for Europe. It is a separate queue system, so you can check that out if you are located in Europe. That just went live like yesterday as well. All right. Other stuff. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Mm.
So if you manage to get your hands on a 3080 or 3090 starting today, you will get a free copy of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War from select e-tailers and retailers, EPJ.com being one of them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game.
Mm.
I play mainly Warzone, but I
Mm.
heard they're going to revamp Warzone with some of the Cold War assets and stuff. So I'm
Mm.
looking forward to seeing that.
Mr. Boner is looking forward to it too. He's always like turning around to check out the what's going on the page as he pop and locks.
Yeah.
He's got moves, man. Look at that.
When are the FTW3? So 3070s, we did ship some this week, and we have more shipping next week, including FTW3s. All right. So I put my order in yesterday, but it ships today. So it'll go off of your invoice date. So the day that you actually place the purchase is considered your purchase date.
Uh,
What time should you expect emails? So emails will be going out Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. So we did it that way so that, hopefully you get it during a time when you are awake and can see the email. We also gave you eight
mm,
hours, but the email will come from, I believe it comes from support@evj.com, so make sure to whitelist that. But you can also check the My Notifies page to
mm.
see if an email came into you yet. All right,
Any news on the black accents for cards? Where are we on that?
not yet. We should have some news on that pretty soon, but I don't have anything just yet.
All right.
All right, so that is the new game bundle, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which also supports DLSS and RTX. So pretty cool there. DLSS is one of my favorite features of the 20 and 30 series, especially DLSS 2.0. And NVLink SLI bridge just became available. So if you manage to get two, first of all, this only works on RTX 3090, so keep that
Mhm.
in mind. If you manage to get two of those, you can get the SLI bridge. It's available now. Just went live at evg.com. Um, it's only 4 slot spacing this time,
Mm.
so keep that in mind if you plan on doing SLI or SLI. I've heard some people call it SLI.
The slee.
You know how it's weird how like some things you kind of like spell out the words and other things you pronunciate? SLI.
SLI? Huh.
And new driver 457.09. Here's one of the things that you kind of wickle.
Wiggle.
Windows Hardware Quality Lab. So 457.09 Wickle drivers came out. This primarily is to
Wiggle.
support RTX 3070, but also has support for some of the new games that have came out, like Watch Dogs Legion, which just launched yesterday. One thing to keep in mind about this driver in particular, we have seen some people report that if you set custom fan curves, I believe only on 30 series. I am not aware of this on 20 series, although I could be wrong. Setting custom fan curves and or custom fan speeds does not actually set the, it's not actually setting the fan speed to the fan speed that you're setting in software. So this we are aware of, NVIDIA as well, and we are working on that. But if you run the auto fan speed, there's no issues there as far as I know. And that's it.
That's it for the news.
That's all I got.
So, what are you doing tonight for Halloween?
Halloween's tonight?
Halloween is coming up tomorrow. But it
I
might as
don't
well be
know.
tonight.
I really don't know what's gonna happen. Our neighborhood is one of those crazy neighborhoods where
Mm.
usually there's like 2,000 kids. I don't know what's gonna happen this year. I'm really kind of curious to see if it's still gonna happen or not. I really don't know, but
My neighborhood is like like for a long period of time, maybe for like 5 years, there was no like new kids on the block. So nobody went through the neighborhood, right? And what happens is when you have like a 5 year drought of no kids on the block,
mhm,
nobody puts out candy because there's no point because there's no
yeah,
kids going through there. But eventually new kids come in, right?
they'll
But
pass
bec-
out thermal paste for
but, but, but
Halloween.
but because there's like a history of no one putting out candy, it's not like anyone knows who's being born in the neighborhood, right? So we just become that block who doesn't like put out candy. So then everyone just avoids us anyway.
For yesterday's 3080 purchases, do you get GeForce Now plus Watch Dogs or
Mm,
Call of Duty? So for yesterday's purchase, they fall
mm.
under Watch Dogs, as that's when the promotion that was the invoice date.
Peter lives in a retirement home. Confirmed. Yes, the rent
I'm
is a
kind of
lot. The rent is a lot lower.
I'm kind of curious for any of you guys who trick or treat or have kids who trick or treat. Are you planning on trick or treating, or are you gonna stay home and you know stay safer? I guess I really don't know. I'm kind of
I don't know. Like in this age of kids and their apps, do they even want do
I
they
don't
even want to
know.
trick or treat?
I don't know. I could tell you, like my neighborhood is pretty big on it last year too, but I don't know what to expect this year. So,
Gotta put out the full candy bars, man. Look at this guy living in his 1%er neighborhood.
but hopefully, whatever you guys do on Halloween, you are staying safe. And you know, I think Twitch broke again. Look,
Think so?
all the Twitch comments are gone.
It's just too much Halloween excitement. What can you say? I'm pretty sure we're still broadcasting to Twitch,
I
but
think,
just
yeah.
but just the Twitch comments are broke
All right, let me
on
pull it up.
restream. You go ahead and just pop, or you're not gonna pop it out. That's fine.
When are Kingpin coming out? So Kingpin, we're actually going to have some news about that really, really soon. It's not available yet, but we will have some information about what to expect with that card.
Does the EU EVGA site queue also include the UK? I don't know. You guys Brexited. You made your choice, and now I don't know. Actually,
Yes, it does
it does
include it.
include the
It does
UK. Okay,
include the
very
UK.
good.
Yes.
Oh, I saw a question. Could you step up to? Oh, gee, get out of here. Get could you step up to the hybrids and the hydrocoppers?
Not yet determined. However, I will say not likely, because the products that are available in the Step Up program are, um, it's based on the availability. And the hydrocopper and hybrids traditionally are lower availability cards, but it's always something that we continue to look at. And if there is, if we deem there to be availability, plenty availability for the Step Up program, then we may add it. Okay.
Does that text have to be so small?
Yeah. Let's see.
And just increase the zoom on that. Yeah, there you go. Maybe not that big. Big enough to see, but not big. Oh,
Now it's
gee,
gone.
now you broke it. You
I broke
broke
it.
it. You broke it. Now you made. Oh, yeah. Technical
Oh my
issues
god. The
abound.
Twitch chat is gone. There.
All right, let's do that again. Okay, now try zooming in, but don't go more than there you go. There, that's fine. That's fine. Just kind of tuck that in a little bit. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Will you be using the queue system for water block kits? Not yet determined yet. We'll use the queue system wherever there is a product that has a lot of demand, you know, just to kind of keep the bots away.
It's the skeleton. He looks suspicious. No. Mr. Boner has nothing to hide, man. He doesn't have pockets. You can see he's so transparent. You could see right through him. I got tons of these. No,
Yep.
that's all I got actually.
Yeah.
So, that's it for the news, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
So now it is time for our secret word. So I think what we're going to do is we'll just put all of our giveaways under the same secret word. And
Oh,
we
look
are
at that
giving
guy.
away an EVGA
That guy
Excellent.
looks suspicious right there.
Can you guys see yourselves in the reflection?
No, but you can see all.
You can see the camera.
See the camera.
The skeleton is scaring me.
What's to be scared of? Look at that. He's so manageable.
So what
Me
should
and
the
my- me and my
secret
buddy
word
here.
be today?
Mr. Boner.
No,
Okay, fine.
definitely not that.
Mr. Bonnier.
Any good suggestions?
See what we got here. So I got one guy suggesting suspicious. It's not bad. Candy corn. Actually, no. How about this? While we look that up, let's take a look at our poll here and let's see how we're doing here. No, we haven't picked the secret word yet. You'll know when it pops up officially. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna put it
Okay,
in.
okay.
You ready?
You got one? Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right.
You ready?
I'm so excited and ready for this. That's gonna be so good.
Did I spell that right?
Are you serious? You don't know how to spell that?
Just making sure.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Even though Windows autocorrect says you're wrong, but that's only because you didn't put in
I didn't put a
capitalization.
capital, yeah.
But capitalization would confuse everyone anyway. So, the secret word for today, it's very creative. I'm always shocked and surprised at Freeman's level of creativity, but the secret word is Halloween. So go to evga.com/evgaweekly, be logged into your evga.com account, and enter in the secret word Halloween.
It has 2 L's.
Has 2 L's. Congratulations. Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So lame.
Hey. Only I may denigrate Freeman and his recent passing of the 3rd grade.
Spelled it right at least.
I mean, you had to check with me, but I appreciate you checking before just doing it. So, yes,
Double hockey sticks. Remember that? Double hockey.
I remember double hockey sticks.
Who came up with that?
Probably a gym coach somewhere. If you're new to the show, which we have a few people who are new, go to evga.com/evga evga.com/evga weekly. Be logged into your EVGA account and go to our secret word section. Enter in the secret word Halloween. You want to be logged in to, and every week for the show, you want to be on that EVGA weekly page because that is your hub for all things EVGA weekly. You can log in and check out our poll, participate in our polls. You can check out the merch page. You can see upcoming special events that we got. You can see what the prize for the week is. It's pretty much your hub for all things EVGA Weekly.
That's right. All right, you ready to switch it?
Okay, let's do this thing. So we are going to play a video game today.
So I'm playing a spooky game.
It's pretty spooky. Mr. Boner seems to approve.
So this game is called Pumpkin Jack.
Now, I enjoy myself a horror game, but like a game like this is obviously very Halloween themed, but like if you don't beat it this weekend, like would you have incentive to play this any other time of the year? Kind of like a Christmas game as well. Like, would you play that during the summer? Like, if it was really good, I suppose you could play it anytime you want. But like, it just doesn't feel right to play it any other time of the year.
Why not? It can always be Halloween. So check this out. This game actually supports RTX ray tracing and DLSS. which is pretty cool to see. So this is it. It's a platforming game. So, but you can get it on Steam. Pretty neat. I've been playing it a little bit here and there.
So, what would you say this game is most similar to? Looks kind of like a Zelda game with a jump.
No, not Zelda. I would say it's probably closer to like a. What would I say? I don't want to say like Banjo, but maybe.
Get away. Get away, Cheer. How is Overclocked Chicken not winning? That's a good question. Seems like that SpongeBob game you played with Arabian. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, kind of. It's an old school platforming type game.
Yeah. Platform, solve some puzzles.
Yeah, it does have some puzzle elements as well. So for the RTX, they use RTX reflections and lighting as well.
Ratchet and Clank, Spyro. Yeah, so
Ratchet and Clank. Yeah,
yeah, so
definitely.
it's you know, it's a 3D platformer. Dodge attacks. The game's telling you how to do it, but you stubbornly refuse to.
Eh. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to mention. So this is, it's in the Microsoft certification process right now. So it's not yet released. There is a new version of Precision for Game Bar. So if you guys aren't familiar with Game Bar, if you press Windows G, this is your Game Bar. It just shows up atop of any application or game. So we have something called EVGA Precision for Game Bar. You can get it from the Windows Store. And once you install it, it basically lives in here. And this will allow you to monitor your EVGA graphics card. So the new feature finally added is frame rate. You can now monitor your frame rate. And the greatest thing about Game Bar is it works in literally everything. Almost. I would say probably 99% of applications. I don't think it works in Vulkan right now. But certainly any DirectX application, which is the majority of them, it works in.
Can you move the video of the GPU so we can see the whole bar? Yeah, I'll do that real quick.
Can I what?
The card cam. Just move this up here.
How do I get that? So with this, you can move it around. You can put it in any position. But the other cool thing is, if you press this button right here.
I just moved this thing.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, OG Money on YouTube just bought a EVGA Weekly hoodie. That's my man.
Nice.
He knows.
Does it have a hit in performance? If there is a hit, it is extremely small. You can actually overclock from here within. It does have some basic overclocking features as well, such as GPU offsets and memory clocks. So you can do that from right within your game, which is pretty cool.
No, we did this once with this with the secret word being like right here and me sitting on top of it. You know, I think I'm gonna keep it like this. I actually like this, like my little desk,
yeah.
here. My little desk inside of a desk. How do you folks feel about the GPU market getting spicy? The only spiciness I like is delicious overclocked spice. You get your chicken spicy, regular, or crispy?
Spicy, of course.
Spicy, heck yeah. Peter in the judge's booth. Yes, passing down that judgment.
So we can see what it looks like without RTX.
All right,
Some areas show it better than others. So that's obviously on. So let's see what it looks like.
Matt Thayer from YouTube says, "Candy corn spice. You are a disgusting human being. Get that candy corn business away from me." Let's see what people think of candy corn in general. Take a look at that. Candy corn at 20, down in the trash where it belongs, with gummy bears and overclocked chicken coming in pretty close. Close at second and third. But chocolate bars being the #1 choice, which is the obvious choice because chocolate is the best.
So the biggest difference here is definitely the ray traced reflections, which you can see are not screen spaced because I cannot see the top of that tower yet. I can see the reflection, the bottom side of it. and also the lighting as well. I think it may have some shadows. What game is this? This is Pumpkin Jack.
Don't hold back, Peter. How do you really feel about candy corn? You know what? I don't feel anything about candy corn because to me it doesn't exist. I just ignore it. It's not food. It's that thing you walk by in the store, just to never be purchased.
I'll buy it all.
I guess one man's straight up garbage is another man's treasure. Do you guys ever VR? Yes, we have, with very mixed results.
I VR'd upside down. Never to do it ever again. Man.
We thought it was a good idea at the time.
Is this Call of Duty? Yes.
Yes, this is literally Call of Duty. You are dead to me.
If you guys remember the Hanging Freeman segment, I played Half-Life Alyx while upside down, and let me tell you, if you get nauseous during VR, don't ever go upside down VR.
Most people aren't equipped to go upside down VR. Because at the time we were equipped to do it, we decided to do yet another EVGA weekly innovation in the world of live streaming. And like most of our innovations, we were just too ahead of the game. Just way ahead of the curve. The world was not ready for it, and neither were we. Neither were we. Peter, do you like candy corn more or Marmite? I would say...
Oh, candy corn in Marmite.
Oh, geez, just no. I mean, why would you do that to the Marmite? Is this the new Dark Souls update? Yes, with the new sound effects patch and everything.
Pumpkin Jack, the Pumpkin King. I don't think it's related in any way. So here's one of the puzzle parts.
All right, Everyone, let's all gather around together and let's see Freeman try to use all of his brain power to solve a puzzle for small children.
Any black screens? I'm not aware of any black screens caused by precision.
What I'm ready for is the Popeyes versus KFC overclocking hosted by EVGA Weekly. We're all ready for that, but we need more of a social media presence to make that happen. So you know what? If you guys get it on your Twitter machines, got a tweet at KFC and tweet at Popeyes, hey, you know what? We're willing to make it happen here. They just got to show up. We've got the machines and the material for it. But we are going to have another EVGA and Intel Overclock Invitational coming up in the month of November. Set your calendar dates for that, ladies and gentlemen. We had so much fun. We're doing it a second time. This time we're raising the stakes. We're bringing in the big guns.
Candy corn versus those orange and black peanut butter things. What's that?
Orange and black peanut butter things. Does he mean Reese's peanut butter cups? Because those things rule.
How come my mouse cursor's on the screen?
Who are the big guns? Oh, stay tuned. Stay tuned. The last overclock was awesome. Hope you raise more money for the cats and the kittens. Cat in the cradle. Who are the big guns? Can we answer that yet, Freeman? We got a guy who chipped in $5 on the... I think those are called the super chats.
Yeah, the big guns in terms of what?
Of the upcoming
You mean
Intel.
our guests?
Yes.
Hmm.
Can we give that away?
It's still in the planning processes, so do we want to say?
I mean, appreciate the.
Okay, we are going to be attempting to find the winner that can, or let's say.
Tread
we're
carefully.
trying to settle the RIP story once and for all.
Tread carefully, Mr. Freeman. Tread carefully.
We are going to solve the RIP series. That's the goal, at least. We'll see. Should be fun.
As a reminder to anyone who hasn't entered yet, go to evga.com/EVGA Weekly, enter in the secret word, be logged into your evga.com account, and enter in the secret word Halloween. We are giving away an XR1 and 4 GTFO game codes.
So I'm hoping that next week we should be able to. We are planning to have a page for this upcoming event. So hopefully by next week we can have some of that and be able to share more details as we kind of work out things. Things are a little bit more complicated now in the world of unfortunately, the pandemic and stuff. So we want to make sure that we do things safely. So it does take a little bit more planning, unfortunately. But
Oh, and it's not like this show is all about planning, right?
well, I mean, you don't want to have like people here, and
No, I mean, what like if you guys knew how much planning had to go into that last Intel overclock, it was pretty incredible. We had to rethink the whole room.
I feel like I'm going backwards.
Yeah, you did this jumping part already. Up. Bring out the boys. Bring out the boys. I love these things. It's so great.
I did go backwards, didn't I? Wow, I'm way back here. So did we ever definitively decide on what is the best scary game?
Oh, best scary. It depends on like your metric for it. Like, if you're saying the best gameplay one, to me, probably Dead Space. But like the most scary one, I mean that depends on how much immunity you've built up to horror games. Because Dead Space plays the best, but after you play it a while, it's not that scary. Halloween or Christmas? Halloween's definitely more fun. Just the idea of it's more fun. I mean, Christmas you don't get to do this.
No.
Look at them go.
You could do that for Christmas.
Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, there's nothing stopping you. Resident Evil 2 PS1 version. This guy knows. This guy knows.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's definitely up there.
Resident Evil 7, the first person one. The problem with the Resident Evil 7 is with a lot of horror games, they kind of outlast their welcome. They overstay their welcome. You can put little elves twerking. Yeah, no, we try to keep it clean here. Mr. Boner over here notwithstanding. Although he's pretty clean. Look at that. He's like shining gold. That's how clean that guy is.
It's like gold plated.
And not only that, look at those pops and locks. Those are clean as all get out. He's got moves all day. Look at that.
What was the last platforming game that you played like this?
This one? I don't know. I'm not very big on 3D platformers. I prefer 2D platformers.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love Halloween sound effects like that. Those are great.
Did I win?
I mean, the crow said that's better. Crow
So
judges you.
apparently this game was made by literally one guy. At least that's what I've heard. Or at least a lot of it was.
1960s Halloween sound effects. Yes, stock sound effects are the best sound effects.
I won!
You did it.
I'm curious what this looks like with RTX off.
Let's take a look here.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that kind of... That's not
Actually,
as fun.
it's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, that's not as fun. There you go. Look at that. Oh, that's fun.
Wow.
Actually, it looks like the room's on fire.
Yeah. Ah, what happened?
You took your eyes off the prize,
I was
Freeman.
reading the
take,
chat.
take that.
Oh man. Oh, I have to run. Okay. Oh, this is like when that in the Sonic Adventure game.
Oh, where you gotta escape the city.
That's like literally the only part I remember of that game.
Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Adventure 2?
The Dreamcast one.
Well,
I don't know which.
there's
Or
two
were
of
they
them.
both on Dreamcast?
Yes, they were both on.
I'm not sure.
Were you being chased by a truck or a killer whale?
The whale.
That's one. I remember when the Dreamcast first came out, right? And I remember the gaming publications at the time espousing to its power and its ability. And one of the main selling points was that the Dreamcast was going to have 60 frames per second, 640 by 480 resolution.
Wow.
And that was amazing at the time. 640 by 480.
I feel like on PC at that time we already were at like 800 by 600.
And you might have been at 1280 by 720 at that point.
1024 by 768.
Dreamcast came out in America in September 9th, 1999, 9999. I believe it was out in Japan like maybe a handful of months before that. So around September 9th, what were we at? Were we at 1024, 768?
1024 by 768 and then 1280 by 1024. Why do I remember all this?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you might have had higher resolution. You could play Diablo and stuff, but you couldn't play Sonic Adventure. You wanted to play Sonic Adventure, you had to get a Dreamcast.
And then 1600 by 1200. The old 4 by 3 days.
I mean, that's the thing with... I mean, nowadays, like, almost any game that comes out on console will come out on PC, so it's like... Yeah,
Especially on the Xbox.
especially on the Xbox,
Yeah.
right? But
On-
back then, you had to get, like, a console to play, like, most of the good games. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, there were good games on PC as well, but, like, you know, your console exclusives were actually exclusive back then. I mean, now you can get all those console exclusives in, like, a 20-pack on Steam for, like, a nickel.
There's definitely a lot fewer console exclusive these days than
Yeah.
I would say 10 years ago. And most of them are on PlayStation. And most of them are Naughty Dog games.
Jacob has no respect for the story, breaking the writer's heart, skipping all the dialogue. No, we try to keep it spoiler-free for you
Yeah.
guys. And Jacob doesn't want to do the silly voices, which I think he should. He should read them out and do, like, everyone's voices.
No,
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna die. How come bosses, you always have to hit them 3 times?
Three's the magic number.
You know, it's not 1, it's not 2, it's very rarely 4, it's always 3.
I am not a big fan of doing the same pattern 3 times, except, like, a little bit faster each time, because, like, after the
3 times.
first time, you kind of get it.
Oh yeah, I guess actually he's right. Nintendo has quite a few console exclusives. I
Oh, yeah,
suppose, as well. Probably the most out of any platform.
Why is there a gold skeleton dancing? Well, why not?
Stingy Jack, the genius trickster.
Sorry, I'll skip it. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, don't want anyone to be spoiled on this narrative. They should unveil it slowly like a birthday present.
Oh, here's where I can change my weapons.
Can he do a different dance? No, he's kind of locked into that one.
It's the only dance he knows.
But he's really good at it. He's been doing it for like 43 minutes now.
Yeah, Nintendo's not has never really been, well, I guess in the Nintendo and Sega days, they were kind of part of the console war, but ever since Wii, they kind of like gave up the they kind of gave up the resolution and frame rate race.
I mean, you know, fair on them. You know, it's a
But
race to the
definitely
bottom.
do their, you know.
Hey, they
have
do their
unique-
thing. You buy a Nintendo console to play Nintendo games.
And it's powered by NVIDIA.
There you go. Game reminds me of Medieval. Yeah, it does have a medieval vibe to it. PlayStation 1. What is it? Yeah, PlayStation 1 game. SNES did not have Mario and Duck Hunt. That was just a regular NES. Or and they say in the UK a NES.
Didn't have Mario.
They say NES and SNES because they're backwards.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, nice.
How did I do that?
Can you do any like stab dash cancels? No.
Not really sure. Oh, I hold it down.
Kind of locked into that once you start doing it. You can tell the mark of a good action game if you start canceling attacks. Anything else is a Souls-like, where you got to commit to every swing.
Are any of you guys playing Watch Dogs Legion yet? I didn't play too much. I was a huge fan of Watch Dogs 1, and Watch Dogs 2 didn't really play too much of it. But I am kind of interested to try Watch Dogs Legion.
Are you gonna look for a hip hop game?
16 hours in.
Are you gonna look for a hip hop gamer's character in there?
Yes.
Our good friend hip hop gamer is I believe he has a cameo in that game.
Yeah.
This is not Assassin's Creed. What is this game, Mr. Freeman?
This is Assassin's Creed 8.
Ah,
It's a new one. It's Pumpkin Jack. Oh, I have to do something on that, I'm guessing.
so Peter, when will we see you play something? When I feel like it. Kind of above all of this. That's why I'm on my judging platform, making my judgments.
How do I light these things? I'm guessing I should... Oh, he's gone. Whatever the dialogue was, I probably should have read it.
Probably should have. I mean, they're already lit. They don't seem like they're gonna explode anytime soon. Peter doesn't want to show he's a noob.
Oh, wait, here.
There you go. Or did you just warp away?
Yeah.
Oh,
puzzle
to
time.
the puzzle. How absolutely dare you? I am no noob.
So I'm guessing I gotta get this thing up there.
Gaming is terrible. Why would Peter do it? This guy knows.
Whoops. Failed. Go. Whoa. I wonder what this looks like with RTX off. There's a lot of...
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see the water stop reflecting light. That'll be interesting.
Not too much difference, but definitely the reflections you can
Yeah.
tell are gone.
It's great that when you like turn on the RTX, there's like almost no hit in performance. The whole RTX thing is going to get better and better as the developers start planning around it. Planning around it and with it in mind to make games look better faster.
Run! Oh gosh.
Come on, Freeman. It's not that hard. Oh, you're a little too zealous
That was
there.
close.
You're getting too zealous.
Kaboom!
Bloomski. This new guy is pretty quiet, but I like the energy he brings to the show. Yeah, he's quite the fit man. He's the glue that holds us together. He's also the hands that keep us apart, apparently.
We should keep him on.
We should. We'll leave him on until the Christmas show.
Then you can have a dancing Santa.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. So I saw a movie. I saw a movie recently. It was called Unhinged with one Russell Crowe. You probably haven't seen this, I imagine. It's a decent enough movie. I bring it up only for one reason, and I'd like to get the chat's feedback on this. It stars Russell Crowe as he terrorizes a young single mother as they deal with Russell Crowe's road rage, and she's having some issues with kind of a detached family unit situation, right? And as she tries to bond with her young son, she asks him about, like, you know, this Fortnite strategy him and his friend came up with, and they said the strategy was, okay, so first you go into Fortnite and you play duos, and then you go into an area that you're familiar with, right? And then one of you guys leads your opponent into that area, and the other one gets a golf cart and runs them over. Now, no spoilers, but I think that plan of tactic in the game has numerous faults to it, namely because if you're playing duos, what's the other guy doing, like, on there that you're luring in? But to their credit, they actually worked that strategy into the plot of the film. So there's that. But any Fortnite players right now know, like, is that a valid strat to use a golf cart in duos like that, like some kind of Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner-esque plot to nail them? It doesn't sound like it's very good. What film is Peter referring to? Unhinged with one Russell Crowe.
What's that mean when you say with one Russell Crowe?
With one, the one Russell Crowe, as opposed to
Like what? The fake one?
Yeah,
There's
because
fake ones?
I mean, if you were to look at Russell Crowe now, you might not believe he is Russell Crowe, but no, that's the guy from Gladiator. He just looks like that now.
All right.
I prefer the unhinged with two Russell Crowes. Now one's enough.
I'm gonna get this.
I like how the track is glowing orange just to let you know when to jump.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it was freshly broken or anything, but hey, it's a video game for you.
Why does this track have so many broken parts?
Yeah, why not? It's Halloween. That's what happens on Halloween.
Yay.
You did it! We're so good at video games.
So good.
You're so good at video games. I like how the mining cart jumps in curves. Just like in the old game Sunset Riders, you can make the horse jump backwards.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah, you can make
I
the jump
remember
backwards.
that game.
Yeah, you can make the horse jump backwards, even though, like, you're perpetually moving forward. I guess in a way, you might just consider the horse just jumping in place if that was the case, but...
Whoa!
Up. Salvage that one. Had my boys ready for you in that case, but you were able to avoid it. Except that time. So now you get it for real. Yeah! Look at him shimmy. You know, styling on you. Look at him go. Look at them all go.
Alright, after these guys, you ready to do it?
Yeah, let's do it to it.
Alright, let me get these ones. I'm not done with it yet. I got good at this. I got good.
I mean...
Look at that. Didn't even take a hit. Man.
Mr. Boner isn't happy with how you're treating his brethren. So here they come!
It's like Major League Gaming level.
Major League Gaming. Yeah, I'm sure they're spending their time beating up helpless, innocent skeletons. Look at them. They crew, man. They crew.
A few years back, I remember you guys do a benchmark that had these massive giant cats that had crazy robotic battles.
Yes.
You know what that was called? It was called Catzilla.
Catzilla. I remember that.
I love that one.
I wish we could do stuff like that again. That's cool.
All right.
This week, can you mess up again and click the link 10 times? We'll try not to, but, you know, no promises. Those skeletons look like backup singers. Yeah, those things are great. But, yeah, so we got some Wienars to pick out, don't we?
Yep. All right. So first we're going to do the XR one, the secret word. Oh, I was like, why is it not showing on YouTube or Twitch's delay?
Yeah,
All right. So
Twitch is being not very friendly with us
being
on our
twitchy.
restream. Well, I mean, you know, it's not really Twitch's fault, it's Restream's fault. And it is their fault.
All right, you ready? So first
Unless
we're
we
going
find
to
out it's our fault. I don't know.
it might be. First we're going to do the XR1, and then
All right.
like I said, we have 4 codes for GTFO.
Yes.
So, you ready?
Yes, I am ready. So let's pick
there's a
ourselves
question
some
mark at the bottom.
Wienars. That is, geez, it's like, come on, guys. We even write out how to write it in there. I mean, what more can we do for you,
All right,
really?
you ready?
Yeah, let's do this thing.
All right. We got it.
All right.
We got the first one.
So this one is for the XR1. So let's see who we got.
Okay, hit it.
So for the XR1, congratulations go out to Joey Mup. Joey Mup. Congratulations, you are the winner of the EVGA XR1 capture device. Hope you enjoy it. But that's not all. We have 4 more wieners.
Okay, you
And
ready?
these are for GTFO game codes. So let us pick ourselves some wieners.
All right. Whoa. I can't just spam the button, huh?
Yeah, don't do that again.
I gotta just click it, wait.
Gotta kind of finesse it.
How many times I gotta click it to make it work?
Maybe you shouldn't hit complete when you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that. Oh, there we go.
Okay, no, there's a third one, and then one more.
No.
Come on, this is the one.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's 4.
All right.
Just sending him an email that says
Yeah,
GTFO.
you're gonna get. Oh, I can't. I have to put it. You're gonna get an email that says GTFO. So don't get mad. That's
Just
you know,
what the
we're
game's
not
called.
telling you to do that. We're just saying that's just what the game's called.
Although, if you guys got an email from EVJ Weekly giving you a prize and you guys got mad, you got some serious priorities to work out.
All right, hit it.
So here we go for the GTFO cards. Cards, game codes. So ignore Joey MP. He won already, so just ignore him. Sworen 4, Game Guy 369, Dan Salansalism 3, and he's not letting us see. Artihrist. Congratulations, you are the wieners of the GTFO game code. And that pretty much concludes our show for this week. So hopefully you guys are going to have a safe and fun Halloween. You know, stay socially distanced, but you know what? Try to have some fun. I don't see how you possibly couldn't. It's Halloween. And
Yeah.
we'll say goodbye to our friend Mr. Boner, as well as
Until next year.
the assortment of people and spooky things behind us, such as the door to nowhere.
Yes. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. Congratulations to the winners, and we'll be back again next week at Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. But today we are going to send you over to. So here at EVGA, we spend a lot of our breaks watching Twitch streamers. And one of the Twitch streamers who we watch pretty frequently is called Tim the Tatman. I'm sure you guys have heard of him before if you watch Twitch. So we're going to send you over to Tim the Tatman. Make sure to say hi from EVGA. He actually doesn't know us, so say hi. Say hello, EVGA.
Tell
Or
him
hi
Mr.
from EVGA. We have some friends over at EVGA who like to watch you. All right? So,
Tell him Mr. Boner sent him.
yeah. Don't tell him that.
Okay, fine.
Then he'll-
Use your best judgment on that one.
All right.
But yes, thank you for joining us, and have a good and safe Halloween weekend. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.